All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Evening Muse and Code Red Comedy. We are so glad y'all are here, because we got a lot of funny to get to tonight. And to kick everything off, would you please help me welcome our host for the evening, Mr. Carlos Valencia.
Hey. Oh, hey everybody, how you doing tonight? Oh, I could hear you, but I want you to be louder, so how about one more time, how are you doing tonight? Yay. I'm gonna be honest here. I'm gonna tell you I have hearing problems when I don't. Any of you guys been here for the Code Red comedy show before?
Yes.
Well, I was asking, okay, all right, well, I guess you can answer in the negative too, thank you. He said, in case you couldn't hear. Anybody that hasn't been here for a Code Red comedy show before, say, There we go, thank you. So for those of you that haven't been here, I'll explain the basics of it. It's not just like your everyday stand-up comedy show, even though you are seeing stand-up comics doing stand-up material. But every now and again, some of the comics are gonna get some kind of distraction or some sort of kind of obstacle that they have to overcome. And all these distractions and obstacles, they're based on real shit. Like, they're based on real stuff that comedians have to deal with all the time when we do shows in shitty venues around the country. All right, like the Muse is great. I love this place. They know how to do a show. But it's not the same when, like that. So when that shit happens, apparently I didn't know I was gonna have to deal with that, but I guess we're just gonna make it obvious. Anyway, the Muse sucks. But there's other good venues like the Sidebar at the Holiday Inn in Bluefield, West Virginia. You might as well be in Carnegie Hall. But so they're based on that, all right? It's not gonna be anything like, because when I was talking to people when we first thinking about doing this show, people were like, oh, what are you gonna do? It's like, oh, well, they're gonna have to deal with some adversity. And they're like, oh, what, are you gonna fucking shoot a potato gun at them? I was like, what the fuck? What kind of comedy shows have you been up to? We're not gonna shoot fucking potatoes. Like, I thought that's how they got the comics off stage. No, we're not doing that. There's no trap doors or anything, but they'll have to deal with adversity as we go. I am happy to be here, or at least I was until my mic cut out. I do a lot of, see, I knew it. I knew that was gonna happen.
Right on cue.
Right on cue, you're right. I've done shows in a lot of places, like I've said. I've been on the road for over 15 years. I've done shitty bars, I've done theaters. I did once a show at a place called the Lincoln Theater, which was nice. I just think that's an unfortunate name for a theater. Right? That's like naming a convertible to JFK. Is that too soon? It's a 60-year anniversary, come on. I just don't think you should name a thing after somebody that was murdered in the thing. Is that crazy? It's like naming a prison after Jeffrey Epstein. So apparently he didn't kill himself. I don't know. I was mostly just checking to see if that reference still stood. I guess it does. I live here in Charlotte. I've been living here for a long time. I like watching the television, especially when it's on. And my favorite show to watch is The News. Have you guys heard of this? The News. Oh boy, you should check it out. But I have a favorite, The News. I like WBTV. I like WBTV because WBTV is on your side. Yeah, they're not like these other networks, news stations that are not on your side. WTV on your side. You watch anything like you watch WCNC, they're gonna be reporting. I was like, oh yeah, we did an investigation and turns out the government has been stealing from taxpayers for the last 4 years. And you know what? Good. Fuck the taxpayers. We're not on your side. WTV on your side. Also, they have the weatherman you can trust. I lived in a lot of places in my life, and every city that I've lived in always has the weatherman you can trust. Doesn't matter what city you live in, they'll have ads. And every time I hear a commercial like that, I always want to put it to the test. I was going to be like, oh really? The weatherman I can trust? Okay. I want to find out where that guy lives and then show up to his house with a duffel bag full of guns and cocaine and be like, hey man, here, hold this for me. I'll be back for it. I'll be back. I heard I can trust you. Just putting your loyalty to the test, Larry Sprinkle. I'm trying to, again, like I've been doing comedy for a long time, so I'm trying to be a better comic. Probably should have tried this like 10 years ago, but you know, whatever. Better late than never. So I want to be more successful, and I know a lot of the successful comics, they have nicknames. You know, like Cedric the Entertainer, and Larry the Cable Guy, Ellen DeGeneres, you know? So I want to come up with a nickname for me. Here's the one that I've been thinking of. It's, I want to be the bad fetus of comedy. Bad fetus of comedy. Why? Because Bad Boy is already taken. All right? It's about 1,000 comics. They're the bad boys of comedy. So I was like, what's the next step down? Bad Baby. I'm going to have to catch somebody outside to take that name. So, you know what I mean? I can't take that one. So what's the next step down? Bad Fetus. Right? And I think it's appropriate, too, because a lot of people, when they see me perform, they want me to terminate my set before it's over. So I believe that's... Usually it's the Christians, ironically enough, but... I do a lot of Christian shows. Yeah, a lot of shows at churches. So I'm trying to sell merch. I sell more merch. That's how you usually become a successful comedian, selling merch. This is my best seller so far. I have a bumper sticker. It says, "Baptisms make me wet." I don't have any on me right now, but check out my website. A lot of people ask me, Carlos, what is your favorite porn? Favorite genre of porn, not individual porn, genre of porn, because who can decide your favorite porn, really? Genre, and I'll tell you what my favorite genre, I'm amateur. Amateur, that's my favorite. I like amateur porn. So I like seeing people that are still doing it for the love of the game. You know what I mean? They haven't sold out to big porn. They're doing it for the right reasons. My second favorite, blooper porn. All right? And that's a little contradictory because you can only have blooper porn in pro porn. That's the only way that can happen. Anything goes into amateur porn, and if you don't know what blooper porn is, it's basically when shit happens that is not supposed to happen during a porn shoot. All right, you gotta dig it. You gotta dig for it, man. I mean, you know, it takes, but it's worth the search. All right, it's worth getting that DVD just for the extras. One of my favorite examples of blooper porn that I ever saw was this woman was eating the dude's butthole. Right? Not literally, but you know what I'm talking about. I was licking the guy's butthole there, and then the guy just like fucking farted on her. Just straight up fart right in the face. And I don't know if you've ever ejaculated while laughing out loud, but you will get kicked out of the library. Librarians not big fans of blooper porn. Now I want to say that happened accidentally. That whole story that I told you, that was an accident. It was a blooper because I don't want to get confused with actual fart porn, which is a thing. All right? If you don't know what fart porn is, just basically porn based in farts. Fart-based porn, all right? I don't know how many of you are familiar with it. It exists. If you're into it, that's fine. I'm not going to kink shame anybody here. I'm just telling you that it exists. It's the thing that dudes like to watch, all right? I say dudes, maybe there's women. I've never met a woman that likes watching this shit, so if you are a woman and you're into fart porn, feel free to talk to me after the show and be like, hey, you're being very sexist about your fart porn assumptions. So, I was thinking about fart porn, and you know who I feel sorry for? It specifically is Mexican immigrants that are into fart porn. Yes. Mexican immigrants here in the United States that are into fart porn. Why? Well, I'll tell you why. It's because, let me start with this. Do you guys know how you say porno in Spanish? It's porno. It's the same word. Porno. It is the same word, right? But do you guys know how you say fart in Spanish? Pedo. Spelled P-E-D-O. So these poor Mexican immigrants don't know a lick of English. They come back from work after working 14 hours. They search Google for pedo porn. Next thing you know, the FBI is knocking their door down. And it's one of those experiences where it's like, it's probably the only time ever where the least embarrassing thing is just to be like, you know what, no, I just like seeing people fart. You got this all wrong, FBI. That's my time, guys. Thank you for listening to my time. Oh, God, you guys are great. You guys are an awesome audience. This is not a one-host show, though. We have 3 hosts. I have 2 co-hosts. I'm going to introduce them right now. First of all, please welcome to the stage my lovely co-host, Kaleigh Cutright, everybody. Kaleigh Cutright. Thank you, Kaleigh. There you go. Thank you. You have a seat. And then my other co-host, wonderful and beautiful, Mr. Jordan Centry, everybody. All right, guys. You guys doing all right? We're gonna just want everybody to get to know each other.
Yeah, let's just get a little
Is
intimate.
he gonna go to Jordan? Any luck finding a job? And he's looking for a job. But,
Wow. Yeah, I didn't know we were.
apparently, all the money we make in Code Red is just not enough for Jordan. He still
listen,
needs.
Code Red is all about comedians facing challenges and man, unemployment.
That is
It's
true.
just
Unemployment. That's
adversity.
right. That's the ultimate. We need to do that with one of the comics. It's just like in the middle of their set, hey man, you lost your job. Right? That would be the best. Yeah, we send them one of your stand-up clips. They don't want to work with you anymore.
Ironically, it was this one.
Yeah. So we send you the clip for this show.
We were not impressed with how you handled or didn't handle what may or may not happen at some time.
Yeah, a lot of corporate America wants you to be very nimble on your feet when you're faced with hecklers.
Yeah, and speaking of corporate America, that's a nice double-breasted blazer.
Oh, thank you. I got this. I got this at Goodwill, as I get everything that I get.
Right.
And then I was telling somebody I don't know anything about. He had to explain to me what double-breasted was. Right.
That's the only life I know.
I
so.
still don't. Yeah. I was gonna make a breast cancer joke, but I won't. So I
I
have
think
this.
you just did, actually.
Yeah, I guess I couldn't.
That was
That's
a joke,
about as
yeah.
mild as I can put it. Is like, but whatever.
I do have to ask the naughty question: are the buttons lined up with your nipples?
You always ask nipple questions.
I
Yeah, the
feel
bottom
like
ones are.
It's
You
only
know what
during
I'm
the
talking
show.
about?
I want to apologize to
Very
you
saggy
both.
tits.
No, it's fine.
I don't keep up with your nipples unless we're on stage, and I'm sorry for that.
This is the second
Honestly, I
show in
feel
a row
bad.
that you bring up nipples. Third, I think, actually.
I think it's appropriate for you though because I just
Nipples?
had the epiphany. Yeah, you're like the know the sex symbol. Like, I just
No,
realized-
really?
Yeah.
All right, that's the show, guys. All right, guys. Know that sex
Look in
symbol.
the crowd. There's not like a dry seat in the house, dude. Like, you're
Is
doing
that
it.
right?
No.
Oh yeah, the Evening Muse hates it because they just have to like put all their chairs through a dry cleaner after we're done with the show. Thank you, thank you so much.
The nickname for the Evening Muse is the Rusty Chair.
I
We know why, yeah.
because the
The overt sex
oxidation,
appeal.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, well I'm supposed to move on with the show, but you guys are calling me sexy and
I
shit,
don't
so I'm
want
like, I don't
to.
know, let's just keep
This
doing.
is like the
You know what,
most
comics,
fun.
just go home.
Yeah.
That's your obstacle. It's like
We're
you
just
thought you were
gonna-
doing a show. Nope.
Let's all just like verbally jerk Carlos off.
Oh my God.
Really?
Good
You
Lord.
are Matt Rife.
You think I am Matt
You're the
Rife?
star of Matt Rife.
Is it because I take my shirt off every time I see you? It's just for you.
Hey man, I think that's a great way to kick
All
off
right.
the show.
Yeah.
Well, I hate to move on with the show, but I have to. We're gonna welcome your first comic, everybody. So start clapping. Put your hands together. Mr. Mike Bird, everybody.
Muse, how we feeling, everybody? Oh, I feel good. I promise I'm doing better than I look. I promise. I know it's confusing for people because I have a man bun and a mustache, Just doesn't really scream success to folks. It's weird for people when they look at me because from here up, I look like a struggling mother. But from here down, I look like I'm peeking in her window. You know what I mean? Either way, they're screaming kids, you know what I'm saying? Call this look, I used to do coke unless you have some. It's my situation, man. I have a wife and a daughter because I got a discount on a child bride. Yeah, man, we went through the pregnancy process. That was interesting. I learned a bunch of stuff as a man in the pregnancy. I thought that was weird. It's because I look pregnant, is that why? Okay, cool. The doctor goes, I don't know if you know this, but it's actually healthy when you have sex when you're pregnant. So I said, so pregnant sex is the only time it's good to shake a baby? Is that the case? My wife likes, got the deaf and blind drummer on the case today. All right, perfect. My wife likes dirty talk, so I did pregnant sex dirty talk. That was interesting. I was stumped, didn't know what to say. I was like, I know you fuck a lot because you got a baby in there, you slut. Hey, that was on it. Hell yeah, man. Probably picked up on this by now, but I'm a beta that wants to be an alpha. It means I kiss with my eyes open and fuck quietly. I don't understand being aggressive. They're like, yeah, take it. I'm like, thank you for having me. Pulling your hair, I'm brushing your hair. I do comedy. I also host a historical themed drag show. There you know me by the name Susan used to be Anthony. I don't know why everybody's so mad at the drag queens. Because everybody's so mad at the drag queens for reading to kids at libraries. You don't read to your kids. What are you talking about? I think the drag queens are doing such a good job. I'm going to start a daycare that's only run by drag queens. Yeah. It's going to be called Tucked In and Tucked Back. That's what it's going to be. Oh, man. I'm new to the area. I'm learning about NASCAR. You guys got NASCAR up here. I was learning about it. NASCAR was started by bootleggers in the Prohibition South. So in NASCAR, they only turned left because those guys didn't want to see any races have rights. That's right. In NASCAR, they have two flags, checkered and Confederate. So one for when you win and one for when you lose, I guess. Don't get me wrong, though. I'm from the South, but I grew up in a city. I still have backcountry family. What that means for me is when I introduce people to my grandma, it's the same way I introduce my rescue pit bull. She's small, she's cute, but she's a little weird if you're not white. Sorry. Didn't raise her, and I don't know her background, to be honest with you. I like to pick on that side of my family at dinners. I'll start making up stuff. I'll be like, guys, did you hear that y'all is a gender-neutral pronoun now? I'm like, yeah, they changed the name of that shark from Jaws because you're not allowed to say the words great and white together anymore. It's just Caucasius giganticus now. Hell yeah, man. Well, you guys have never had a crush on anybody at work? Is my impression of a PE teacher getting arrested? Oh, I'm the one who can't have a work wife. Okay, this seems fair. Seems fair. All right, guys,
there you go, Mike. Give it up for Mike Bird, everybody. Good job, Mike. Mike, you ever had to deal with something like that before?
No, dude, why would there be a
Yeah,
drummer?
I know. Like, I started the thing being like, hey, we do realistic shits here, but that's never happened to me either, man. Just likes the drum. But I have had random fucking noises happen in the middle of a set and shit like that. Like, that's had... I did a show once where, like, the fucking fire alarm was going off every, like, fucking 3 minutes. So that's what that's based on.
I did a set one time where everyone kept... It wasn't really a set. Everyone kept farting. I think it was more like a... I was on a set.
Where were you at?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
It was
just
like
farted on a
film.
bunch of people?
It was college.
It was a film? Yeah.
No,
I don't know.
Was Mike the director? He looks like he would direct.
I like that we worked
There weren't
backwards
so
from
much
show.
rim shots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why all my Mexican
Yeah.
friends that are into fart porn know you. It's because of that, probably.
Is that your second favorite category?
Yeah, no, third. Second is it. All right, Mike, thank you so much for being here, buddy.
Appreciate it.
Sorry we took it up. We're just talking about farts the whole time. Unless you have something to say about farts.
I do not. No comment
Okay,
on
no
farts.
comment on farts. Thank you, Mike Bird. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for your next comic. Please give a warm welcome for Gail Murray, everybody. Gail.
What the fuck is up, Evening Muse? Yeah, it's a joy to be back here on the Lord's Day. So, what do I look like? I know what I look like. I look like Danny DeVito cosplaying as a hot girl. Come to accept that about me.
Sexy man, okay?
Yeah. Thank you, I am a sexy man. So, you guys know how rich people say things like, I'm not rich, I'm comfortable. You ever heard that expression? I'm not rich, I'm comfortable. But it doesn't go the other way around. I don't get to be like, I'm not poor, I'm uncomfortable. I'm not in debt, I'm financially insecure. That's right. So what I'm trying to say is that I am unemployed. So I've been spending a lot of time with the cockroaches at my house. And I got a hot take on cockroaches. I don't like cockroaches because they think they're slick. And I can say that in Spanish. No me gustan las cucarachas porque piense... I messed it up, hold on. No me gustan las cucarachas porque piensan están suave. That's right. I minored in Spanish, but I am not a rapper. So you're going to know about it. I spent 4 months in Costa Rica just going pasito, pasito, suave, suavecito, no vemos pegando, poquito, poquito. Hey! Hey! I don't know if you guys know what they're doing in Latin America, but it's this. But yeah, I don't like cockroaches because they think they're slick. You see one and you're just like, oh my God! And he just keeps running like, I don't know what she's screaming at, but it's not me. And it's the attitude that bothers me. It's the fucking attitude that bothers me. They think they're slick until it's time for them to die, and then they wait to come out when I have a big dinner party with all of my friends over, and that piece of shit just wanders out like, I don't feel too good, but enjoy your party. You ever go to sweep them up, and they're like, I'm not dead yet. Hate that. So yeah, I'm single. Anybody else? Yeah. If you're unhappy, go, oh! Yeah, that's what I like to hear. I got an idea for a dating app, so it's gonna be a combination of Yelp and Tinder, and we're gonna call it Yinder. And this is for all the ladies out here. Every time you match with a guy, you can read reviews of other women that have fucked him. So you know exactly what you're getting into when you show up. Because you pretty boys with big dicks, you've been getting away with your shit long enough.
That's what I like.
Yeah. She gets it. What's your name?
Casey.
Casey gets it.
Yeah.
We're going to start that app together. So if I match with a guy, I should be like, this is Richard. He has 3 stars. He'll pay for all my drinks, and he'll pick me up, but he doesn't eat pussy. Yeah, I should be able to know about that before I fucking show up, right? So yeah, I worked in the kitchen. Anybody else? Yeah. That's why you got Monday off. That's why you're out tonight. I get it. But it's hard working. Working in the kitchen was hard for the same reason doing stand-up can be hard. You have to work with a lot of men. And men don't always know how to address you in a professional setting. So we hired in this new cook, right? And I was like, hi, I'm Gail. It's really nice to meet you. Because I'm from the Midwest, the customer service voice doesn't come off. I'm making love, and I'm like, oh, baby. Please pound me harder. Mm-hmm. That's what making love to me is like. So I was like, hi, I'm Gail. It's really nice to meet you. And he's like, yeah, nice to meet you too, baby. And I was like, sir, I find being called baby at work very offensive. You will call me daddy. He was like, I'm sorry, daddy.
Gail Murray, everybody, give it up for Gail. I'll let you guys take a...
Great set, Daddy.
Great set. You beat me to it.
That's why I wanted to give it
Thanks,
to you guys. I
baby.
didn't want to take it.
She commands Daddy. She does.
I
She's
try.
giving Daddy.
Yeah.
Taking back
What do
Daddy.
you think I'm doing right now?
Being a sexy guy.
Yeah. Jordan gets it.
So how did you feel? Were you thinking because I felt like I was having an ecstasy flashback. Was this?
It was tricky. I tried to rap. I realized I'm not like the next Eminem or anything.
I really liked it. I thought it was.
I thought I was listening to a Bad Bunny record.
Oh, thank you.
Wait, this isn't Bad Bunny? Yeah, you killed it.
I
You
just
did a
want to
great job.
say, I like that you guys, you're dressed like ketchup, you're dressed like mustard, you're dressed like 1,000 Island.
That's
You know
a
what's funny?
good.
Ours
Yeah.
has been consistent, but yours changes every time.
Oh, I'm the one that changes. Sometimes it's very black, and sometimes not as black. Sometimes it's dark gray.
Yeah.
I don't know how my
I feel like I should respond to
Sometimes
that.
it's licorice
all
and
right,
sometimes it's smolder, and I don't always know which to coordinate with. Luckily,
If you got a feminine eye, it's a lot, Carlos. And all three of you do.
I do have a feminine eye.
I've got two of
in a
them.
jar at home.
2 eyes, 2 boobs. Quit bragging.
Is it pretty boys
Hashtag
with
blessed.
big dicks? Is that why we're against pretty boys with big
No,
dicks?
the
Yeah.
woman in the audience. Was
No,
all
she
for
no,
it.
but I'm talking to. She wasn't on stage. I'm talking about Gail. You don't like pretty boys with big dicks?
I do.
How about you? Yes. Oh shit!
We need like the.
Well,
Yeah.
pretty guy with big dick, get in for free. So
that on
I
your
see
bingo
what.
card? Is that what
Yeah,
you-
yeah, I'm
Okay.
crossing it out. Thank you, Gail.
You're
Appreciate
welcome.
you being here. Your next comic, please give him a warm welcome. Mr. Kevin Delgado, everybody. Oh, shit. Wait a second. You were next, right? Okay, wait a second. No, yeah. No, see, this was alarming. I had to do I was supposed to do an ad read at the beginning of the fucking
guys.
thing. I'm sorry.
Did you
No,
guys-
dude. I'll get it done with like
You
super
guys
quick.
ever
Just give me a chance. No, wait. One
and
second.
then
Kevin.
they just start talking.
We have
Oh
to
my
do. This is
God.
what pays the bills. There's a ad. Tonight's show
Okay.
is brought to you by Dr. Richard Bender's OnlyFans.
Richard Bender's
Dr.
OnlyFans.
Richard Bender, straight guy, crooked dick. Is Richard Bender a real doctor, you ask? You bet your
He
sweet
is.
ass
He's
he
my
is.
doctor. I go
He has
weekly.
a PhD. A
PhD
pretty
fucking
hard
yes, he
dick,
does.
as you know.
What's up, guys? I was worried my
And
dad
did
was
we
gonna show
mention
up, but
it's
this
crooked too?
is worse.
It
Oh
is
my God,
crooked.
This is just like my dad.
Dr. Richard Bender's
Oh my God.
dick is so crooked.
Do you guys fuck with therapy?
So, it is
Do you guys
so
fuck with therapy? Are
crooked.
you guys like a mental health crowd? Do you guys
How
do
crooked
that?
is it? You remember
And of
Crazy
course-
Straws?
Of course, by therapy, I mean microdosing
Remember
psilocybin
Crazy
mushrooms
Straws?
and talking to my cat for too
Well,
long?
have you ever seen a
You
crazy
guys
straw
familiar with that?
erotically snake its way through a man's
Oh, buddy.
urethra?
Okay.
Dr.
I
Dick
used to love
Bender's
therapy, but
OnlyFans.
this is my job show, so I can't afford it.
Use promo code
man.
Code Red
And
and get a crazy straw.
I can't afford it.
Okay, you can
This is
start
my
now,
job.
Kevin.
Cool. Yeah, I used to go to therapy, but I can't anymore. But I really should because I really want to kill myself right now. Anyways, I used to love therapy, but I can't afford it. And if there's anything that you take away from my set, is don't kill yourself. Please don't. No, but I used to use this website called BetterHelp.com. Are you guys familiar with BetterHelp.com? Okay, fuck. That sucks. But you are fucking a guy with a big dick. Why are you struggling? You seem like you've won it all. I think that was you. You're living my dream. But I used to get on BetterHelp.com, and if you don't know what BetterHelp.com is, it is a website. It's just Grindr, but for therapy. You're gonna get the help that you're looking for. It's just you're gonna get fucked along the way. Oh, right here, baby girl. I tried it out. It was fine, but I was matched with a dude named Brent. He was 19. Check out his SoundCloud. It's actually not that bad. But I had to stop going to him because he started saying things to me that I just didn't really need to hear from my therapist. He would say things like, tight. Or for sure, dude, for sure. And I just was like, I can get this at home. But it got to the point where he started doing this thing whenever we would make a breakthrough, he would just like go for a high five and go, trauma alert. And I don't know if you've ever high-fived a white dude because your mom used to be mean to you, but it doesn't help. And so I just smoke weed. Do you guys smoke weed? Well, thank you so much. I hated every minute of that.
You still have more time.
Do I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the red?
That wasn't me. I didn't do that.
Oh.
Surprise!
Okay. I'm a gay dude. Be cool.
All right, now we gotta cut you. Now we gotta cut you off. All right, cut it off. Just press it. We can't have any of that. Good Lord, Kevin. I thought you were gonna do a Christian set.
Oh my God.
Good Lord, you're not hear who our sponsors are. We're gonna lose our sponsors if you keep talking about this gay stuff.
sodomy?
The Billy Graham Library, for one, is probably.
So you're in therapy.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Yeah,
But
we
I
cured
should
you.
be.
We cured you.
Yeah,
Right?
you cured me, guys. I'm better.
Yeah, there you go. That's all this is. It's just therapy for all the comics that show up.
I don't think you should give
I
up
hope
on it, though.
not.
I think you should go back and you should see Dr. Richard Bender.
Yeah. PhD.
OnlyFans First therapist.
Yes.
In the
Very-
biz, we call that a callback.
Use
Yes.
promo code RED. Promo code RED. You know what I'm talking
Got it.
about,
Do
Kevin.
you feel different than you did before?
What do you mean?
Before this?
Yes.
Yeah.
I used to
This-
love.
Before this set.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
that's
yeah.
what-
I used to
you-
be happy and carefree.
I can tell you've got
Yeah.
a sassy little nostril ring. That's
What
how
is-
I know that you were happy and carefree. And maybe unemployed.
And a slut.
Yeah. Oh.
And LeBron. Yeah.
It's a slut.
At least
A
we're
slut.
keeping your therapist in business after this set.
I
think,
don't
right?
have one.
Well, we just gave you a referral.
We
Yeah.
did. Yeah.
I'm not
Weren't
going
you
to
listening?
him. I'm not going
You
to
were too
him.
busy talking,
Yes, I was
trying to
too
do
busy
your
talking.
set. Yeah.
Too chatty.
This is what you're paying me for.
All right, fair enough. Thank you,
That's
Kevin.
touche, yeah.
Thank you,
Bye.
Kevin
Still love you,
Delgado. Give it up for Kevin Delgado.
I thought he nailed it. I thought it was.
I
great.
know. I love Kevin. I
And
love Kevin.
The harmony that you two did. I thought that was.
No,
incredible.
I mean I kid around. I do this all the time. I kid around with the people that I love. They think I'm being mean. I'm not being mean. I love them. And actually, I was very glad that Kevin mentioned the mental health stuff because not to get like too serious, but
Before you do that, I just want to give a quick
Yeah.
heads up, though. I saw a couple people walk in, audience members. We do
Uh-huh.
have a full, well, not full.
oh,
can't
front
be
row. Front row is
Yeah,
straight
front
up
row
open.
is,
Just
yeah.
sit down on the front row.
Completely open.
We don't
won't even-
make fun of people for sitting up front.
Yeah,
on
we
this
don't.
show.
No.
Yeah, there you go. Let's, well, we got one. All
Just
right.
the
Thank you
comments.
so much.
It's safe.
Let's
No,
just
I
give them a
promise.
second so they can actually. Oh, there we go. Oh, thank you. Well, see, now they are going to be singled out because they were. There you go. Give it up for the people
There we go.
brave
There
enough
we go.
to sit in the front row.
Look
Oh,
at
wait,
these
wait,
brave
wait.
warriors.
Well, yeah. It's like, we're not going to make fun of you or anything
No.
like that. There's a desk between us. So thank you for being brave enough to sit up front,
Yeah.
guys.
You
It's
won't
very
regret it.
appreciated. I do. If you're gonna heckle us, then go the fuck back over there. I'm kidding with you. I'm kidding. I do want to say this. I wasn't intending to do this, but because Kevin mentioned in it, it's actually kind of a big thing for me. I didn't tell them I was going to do this, but before I bring up the next comic, I wanted to mention something. I don't know how many of you guys heard about this, that Rosalind Carter passed away. That's President Jimmy Carter's wife. She passed away today. And, yeah, obviously she was Jimmy Carter's wife, but she was more than that. She was a humanitarian, and she was always a tireless advocate for mental health issues, which is kind of what Kevin brought up. And I've always appreciated that because as a person that's dealt with depression for most of my life, I've had to go places that, because I didn't have health care. As a stand-up comedian, you don't have health care. So I had to go to places that offered free mental health care, and that's the only way I was able to get on my medication to be able to just function as a human being. It's not like I take Prozac, all right? And it's not like it makes me super happy or anything, but at least it keeps me level. And it's because of people like Rosalind Carter that advocated for mental health awareness that I had the opportunity to be able to be put on the medication that I needed. So, if you guys don't mind, I just want to have like a short moment of silence for Rosalind Carter. Ladies and gentlemen, Caleb Troxel.
You guys are so fucking rude. Stop clapping. Stay quiet for the lady, She was the first lady and the last lady to die today, right? Any other ladies die after her? Is she the first? She's the first lady today. To die.
I hope nobody else died today.
Carlos, I didn't know
I don't
if
think
that...
I could take more than losing Rosalind.
You didn't pay. Do you pay attention in history class, Carlos?
I just, God, man, what?
He's crying. That's
You
why
have-
he
you
was
have
happy
no-
running
no
over his
heart.
tears today.
I have no heart. Just do
Come
your
here,
fun.
man.
Just
Come here.
no, just do your.
Okay.
All right.
I-
No, wait,
was
wait,
that
wait.
the
No,
thing?
no. I think I
It
do.
just sounds like something you
He's gonna
generally
need
talk
it.
about.
Let it, yeah,
He's
he
gonna give me a
wants
hug?
it. He wants
Give
it.
me a hug, man.
If he can stand up. There we go. There we go. This is wholesome. This is so wholesome. I love it.
That's the good. Rosalind will be so proud right now.
Dr. Richard Bender.
That's why I do this. That was beautiful.
Same.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
Thank you
Does
for that.
anybody else need that? I can start here and just work my way around. Wow. I feel a lot closer to you, man. I feel really close.
We were about as close as we could possibly get there for a second.
I just kissed a man, guys. That was powerful.
Did you like it?
Could have shaved, I think.
I did.
Shaved,
All
yeah.
right.
In Noda
I'm
for 30 minutes and I kiss a dude.
I'm
That's
breaking
just-
up with you. I'm breaking up with you.
No. I like Noda, though. I do like Noda. You guys, you're here. You like Noda, right? You know what I like about Noda is the homeless blend in with the art. You know what I mean? They're kind of just like a part of it a little bit, you know? Like, I don't know if it's an artist or they're just really good with their Sharpie. You know what I mean? That just kind of... Sometimes they'll be sitting there and I just see some guy with his balls out and I'm like, that's atrocious. And then I think maybe he's just a struggling artist, you know? And he has the sign, he's like $5, $5. I'm like, do I get the sign if I give you the $5? Do I get the sign? I don't want to end up with a sign above my couch that says, 20-year veteran, please help. You know what I mean? I don't want to be with that art. That's Carlos's art. I don't want to step on his shit, you know? That's what he has in his house. No, it was good showing you the love there. That was good. I felt good about it. I'm trying to show people love all the time, you know? I learned about love languages, you know? You guys know what those are? Love languages are something that women made up. That's what that is. I didn't know women spoke multiple love languages, you know? I realized I was disappointing women in multiple dialects. That's what I learned. Because you got to know the right language to talk to a woman. You got to know the right love language. If you speak the wrong love language to a woman, it's like you might as well be singing Helen Keller a song. That's what you should be doing. It's nice, but it's not going to work at all. You know what I mean? You're going to look pretty stupid. You're going to be like, sweet Helen Keller. And she's going to be like, you can't do the sound, dude. Unless you're deaf, then you can do it. I don't know. You can. I asked someone about that bit, and he knew some deaf people. I'm like, is that a cool bit to do? He's like, just don't do the sound. So thanks for doing it for me, I guess. He did that. No, I don't know. Anyone who's deaf here, I guess not sorry because you didn't hear it. But we'll be going forward with the rest of the bit, I think. Because we got to show people love, you know? Love all you guys for coming out. That's really nice. Women speaking multiple love languages. I think they kind of use it to their advantage, though. You know? I feel like women kind of do that a little bit. Like, do you have a love language? You have a love language? Physical touch? Okay, how about you? What's your love language? Gifts? Okay, right. Gifts, that's not... You're not a gold digger. No, that's not... What? Speaking for you. Oh, well, thank you, guys.
Oh, there you
we
go.
made it.
Kaleigh
Yeah,
Talks,
thank you so much.
everybody.
Caleb, walk with me for a second here. I'm gonna try and rival as intimate as you got with Carlos. Just want to ask you a few questions, kind of like some. Tell me, when you're getting ready for a show, did you plan on kissing Carlos tonight?
I planned on blowing him, but that's just...
Okay. So this was kind
Yeah.
of like you're making your intentions now.
Second show.
I was about to
Second
say, that
show,
can also
second
be
show.
arranged.
That would be some code red
Don't wink
shit
when you
right
say
there.
that,
That
Jordan.
would really be, yeah. Okay, all right. I just had to ask.
Yeah,
all
I
right.
had to, I had to.
Now, also, when you're getting ready for a show, how many times have you seen Dave Matthews in concert?
0 times.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay. I
0
can't see you in the light, which is not here. Just
What are you
step
about to do to me
forward.
right now?
Nope. Just see you a little
Okay.
better.
Oh,
that's
sure,
all.
yeah, I trust you
You're
guys.
hiding behind. You don't have to. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you mentioned love language tonight. Would you say that you're kind of like bi? lingual at this point? Yeah.
Definitely bi. I
Okay.
think.
All right.
Yeah.
You're feeling different. You're also feeling a little
Yeah.
different than okay.
Awoken love.
And I just
with
I
that.
just want to ask you also, when you're getting ready for a show, people love like insights from comics.
Okay.
When you're getting ready for a show, how much Adderall can I buy from you right now?
When I'm getting ready, I'll give it to you for free. But since the show already started,
Fair enough. I wasn't sure if Carlos like shook some out of you
in the
or
back,
that's.
just go ahead.
I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
That's
Caleb
the thing.
Troxel, everyone.
Caleb Troxel,
Hit him up after
everybody.
the
Give it
show.
up for Caleb. All right, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, how about you give it up for your next comic, Mr. Chris Layton, everybody. Chris Layton.
All right.
Oh,
all
wait,
right.
Chris, sorry.
I don't want to be here.
No, wait, sorry. I hate to be this guy, but we have a corporate party. It's
Yeah.
coming to this. We get a lot of corporate. So we got an office party, and they wanted me to ask one of the comics to mention Linda during their set. There's Linda right there at the front. There's Linda.
Hello, Linda.
Well, no, but wait. It's apparently she has the loudest queefs in the office. And like, if you can make it funny, great. But apparently, it's a real problem, though. Like, if so,
Until it's a subgenre of porn, then
like
it's
they
a
can't
moneymaker.
keep the plants alive in the office. So like, if you can make it funny, that'd be great. But just address it at some. It doesn't have to be your whole set.
No.
Just like if you do it within the next 4 minutes would be great.
Just mention Linda.
Yeah,
and
just
her
mention
queefs.
Linda. As we want to get these corporate parties to keep.
It's
coming up.
just a funny coincidence that I mean, first of all, you told me I had 4 minutes, so I started my stopwatch when I came up here.
Oh, man.
This is how you control a horrible situation. Like, I don't want to be here. I don't want any part of this. This feels like some sort of dirty NPR panel show, where it's like, hey, everyone, welcome to Guess the Comedian's Vice. And these guys get like 20 questions to figure out what drugs I'm on right now. I don't like the whole thing at all. They're over there. At least Jordan's smiling. Now he's talking. This is good. This is like B-roll footage, over the intro music. And Carlos taking notes. This is awesome. He's like, I bet Linda's queefs smell like something. Guys, I can't talk about queefs, Linda. I'm sorry. It's Linda, right? It's Linda. I knew you guys were plants.
That's Linda.
I knew you were all
That's
plants.
Linda.
When he called you up here, every one of you, you're just fake. You're not part of this.
I've never met Linda in my life.
Listen, I want to tell you guys
I've
what my
smelled
biggest...
her.
I can smell her. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, even from the stage.
You can't always smell the front row, but in particular this evening. My biggest fear about tonight was that like someone was going to have an actual heart attack while I was doing my set, and I was just going to be like, oh no, motherfuckers, you're not going to get me. I'm just going to plow through my material, keep on going. Everyone's stopping. Jordan's like, Chris, no, this is not part of the show. This guy is actually fucking dying. I'm like, oh, yeah. Is he really? I think the guy in the third row is dying. The guy laughing. That's the guy I'm talking to. Everybody else can attend to the fake heart attack, motherfucker. I'm not falling for it. But the interruptions have not been quite as dramatic as that so far. Sorry, guys. I'm surprised that I'm even here on a Sunday night. I don't know why I committed to do anything on a Sunday evening. I think I momentarily forgot that I spend my weekends engaged in like 72 hours of the most alcoholic drinking in the world. And then it dawned on me today at about 4:30 in the afternoon when I was about to place another bet on a losing football team that I had a fucking stand-up show to go to do what? 4 minutes of stand-up. 4 minutes of comedy. Like, I thought about this fucking show all weekend long and worried about it for 4 minutes. Not of uninterrupted comedy, no. 4 measly minutes where 2.5 of them, you're going to have to talk about some bitch in the front row, can't control her pussy. And it's just like, what am I doing? What am I doing? Is this stand-up? Is this what stand-up is? I don't know. I'm afraid that this is what stand-up might be turning into. The queef? Are we talking about the queef still? Oh, now Linda's involved.
Oh, yeah. If it's on command, that's another level of fucking evil, man.
If you can queef on command, yeah, that's a good website, by the way, queefoncommand.net. Yeah, what is the corporate job, by the way, where we get to talk about queefs? It must be the porn industry. Do y'all have any questions
Where's Leighton, everybody?
Oh,
Chris
I'm done.
Leighton.
Thank you, guys. Thanks so much.
Chris, I
yeah.
have one question for you.
What's up?
What drugs are you on?
Yeah, that's a great game. We have to.
Yeah, what drugs are you on?
Or what drugs aren't you on? Is that a
You're
shorter
like, if
list?
somebody doesn't have a heart attack in the audience, I will have one on stage.
Yeah, sure. I can't tell if he's on drugs or if he's just like fresh off divorce.
Are you really drunk? Like, did you drink a lot
But
earlier?
is Suboxone a drug still?
Like, is that true?
What?
Or are you really good at faking being super drunk? Are you really drunk?
Right now?
How much have you drank?
Today?
Yes. No, in your entire life.
I don't-
In liters. Do it first in liters and then in
I
ounces.
mean, I've probably, like, if you
Today.
counted, you know,
Yeah. You mean you don't?
I've probably had like 12 shots or drinks. Or
12
whatever you
shots
wanna
or
call
drinks,
them.
right?
Yeah.
So,
but,
I mean-
but that's throughout the whole day.
So you would agree that's irresponsible a little bit, right?
If you're an alcoholic, the first 3 are actually quite responsible because you're just trying to stabilize yourself.
Stabilize
So,
yourself.
you know,
That
I
is
mean,
true.
trying
And then
to get back.
it's a slope where
Yeah.
Okay.
eventually.
And I didn't drive here that I remember.
So when you got here, were you like, I've been drinking all day. I got to switch to water. Just a Miller Lite, please.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
That's-
thank you.
okay,
That's legit. I
That's-
drink
that's
PBRs
good.
to
I
sober
love
up.
that, yeah.
The
But
only reason
I did take mushrooms. I took my dog to the
Oh,
park
God.
this morning.
All right, here we go.
I took my dog to the lake this morning, and it was beautiful. I don't know if you guys were out there, but it's.
You do know your time is up
I'm
already.
about to say. Yeah.
Well, I'm answering your question.
No, the
But I
reason
do-
I
I wanna
ask is
give you
because
this.
it's very irresponsible for you to be drunk on stage right now, but I need another drink, and it would be very irresponsible for me to like get up and get another drink. But now I don't feel so bad. I was like, that's just what we do.
It's what we do.
That's
I
it.
was just going to give him something to remember us.
Oh, that queef. Yeah, give him a queef. I mean, if you, yeah, there you go.
There we go.
My own
Okay,
personal
yeah.
queef. Thank you.
All right,
Thank
can
you.
I
I'm
have
going to
a-
put it in my ass
all right.
pocket.
Chris Leighton, everybody.
Thanks, guys.
Give it up for Chris Leighton, everybody.
And apparently we have new merch. You can buy queefs.
Yeah, you can buy
Code Red
queefs,
everybody.
and ours
Made
are on
to order.
command.
They're
Hers
made
are
to order,
random.
yeah.
Oh, thank you so much. Give it up for Chris, everybody.
Hey, make some noise for
The
Chris,
Evening
everybody.
Muse.
He's unbequeefable, I swear.
I didn't want to leave the stage. I was like, oh, look at this drunk ass fuck. And then I'm like, I see that drunk ass fuck. I'm like, fuck, who cares? Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your next comic, Muggsy. Or not, he'll be here eventually. Muggsy, oh, okay. I thought you were like pranking us for a
He
second.
loves the drama.
Turned it around on you. No, I was just telling my friends, don't worry, I'm not up next. So I got it figured out. All right, Evening Muse. You guys having fun tonight? Was that it? Was that the thing? No? We're good?
What, you tripping?
You guys might recognize me. I actually work 2 blocks down the street that way at Myrtle Beach Tattoo Removal. Why is it in Charlotte? No, I'm sorry, just so there's no misunderstanding. It's a tattoo removal place. We specialize in removing Myrtle Beach tattoos. We actually got a deal right now. If you get your Myrtle Beach tattoo removed, we'll throw in that stupid fucking dolphin for free. I was, wow. Was that it? That's just a car going by? Damn it.
Yeah, somebody opening the door. That
I love
was
the
your
concept of this. Back at that open mic at, what the fuck? Vampire! Dude, it's always fucking 420 at my house, bro. Was that it?
thing. I don't know what that was.
I love
think
how
that was
only
Linda.
2 of you got the memo about dressing like a fucking M&M. I like the red M&M, the yellow M&M, and the fucking 1960s throwback fucking M&M. What in the fucking name of Cheech and Chong is going on back here? It's the queef. You guys, I already did 4 45-minute puppet shows today. Anybody else do that today? Fucking goddamn, this is smoked out like the backstage of a Renaissance festival right fucking now. Oh, man. I was actually in your beautiful city of Charlotte for a weird reason at like 9 a.m., like a week and a half ago. And I'm at the strip mall, waiting for a dentist to open, right? And it's fucking just no one at the strip mall. And a little kid comes walking through the parking lot by himself, like 4.5, 5 years old, like completely by himself. And he goes, hey, mister. I was like, what? He goes, I need an adult. And I was like, well, I can help you. And the little fucker goes, no, a real adult. Little shit, I'm fucking 50. But I'm not a dick. Like, I helped him out. I saw a bookstore across the street. So I was like, here's what you do, little bro. You walk down to the intersection, you press the button, wait for the light to change, cross the street, and you'll go in that bookstore, you'll probably find an adult. And I feel like he did. because it said adult in the window at the fucking bookstore. That's an adult prank. I keep turning around. There we go.
There you go.
A little something for my something. You know what's really funny is like I used to rollerblade. That's it. That's a joke. No. But rollerblades are referred to as fruit boots. But also I vape, which is referred to as a douche flute. So I'm that motherfucker that can fruit boot and douche flute simultaneously. And I feel like I should get an award for that, but they're not fucking handing them out for some reason. I'm from Minnesota. My twin brother was crushed by a hay bale when I was like 7. And my dad raised me after that. My dad's a taxidermist. I don't know if you know what taxidermy is. Like you take roadkill and make furniture, like that kind of deal, right? And he raised me right. Like he taught me a lot about hunting and fishing. Like whenever I go fishing, I cover myself head to toe in deer urine. That way the fish think I'm hunting. That's pretty cool. I didn't do really, really well in school though. And I think it's because homework was really hard for me because I had to do my homework at a desk that looked just like me. Wow, I didn't think that shit was gonna work at fucking all. I'm fucking proud of you guys. Yeah, it's dark, right? Did your twin brother get crushed by a hay bale, or did you make that up? I'm not just an awesome comic. I'm a firefighter. I fucking fight firefighters. It's not easy. I'm a fighter who's constantly getting fired because I get hired and I go to fight the firefighter fighting the fire. Then I get fired for fighting the fucking firefighter who's trying to fight the fire. And I wrote fighter at the top of my fucking resume, so I don't understand the confusion. Where's a firefighter when you fucking need one? I gotta go, you guys.
Everybody.
I gotta go. I got a lot of hobbies.
No, you can stay there.
Right on. I got a lot of hobbies, you guys.
No, hey, wait. We
But
gotta
I'm getting
wait. We gotta make this fucking kind of look natural. Hey, you got any hobbies, Muggsy?
No. No, I'm getting into archery, but not because I like bows and arrows, but because that fucking hay bale killed my brother.
Oh, there you go.
I wanted a callback on you.
Yeah, there you go. Good job, sir.
I'm on the
Good
X.
job. Everybody, Muggsy, give it up for Muggsy,
Thank
everybody.
you guys, thank you.
He's not kidding about the fucking pup. He's with the Ren Fair, and you were there earlier, and you still came out. So give him another hand for just that, man. Were you actually doing puppets? Is that what you were doing?
I performed the Dead Bob show 4 times today, 4 45-minute puppet shows, ladies.
And then you do that in public, but then for the kids individually, you do that as well.
Yeah, but that's the kind of the behind the... We shouldn't talk about that.
Let's move on. Let's move on. You guys, any questions for Muggsy?
Well, I just want to, first of all, clarify that we are not within 100 yards of a playground, so you are fine.
Muggsy's fine.
Yeah, I just want to put you at ease. And I would also like to say that if we lined up all of the comedians that performed tonight, and Carlos said, which one performs at the Ren Fest? I'd be like, God damn it, I think it's Muggsy.
I got that look.
Yeah, buddy.
Look, yeah,
Killed it, buddy. Thanks for being here, Muggsy.
My pleasure. Thanks, you guys.
There you go. Have some smoke. That thing is apparently out of control.
Damn it, Linda.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're here with your last comedic participant. This is from the comedy competition part of the show. Afterwards, we're going to have a feature and headliner. But your last contestant that you should give a big hand. Please welcome Brian Briscoe, everybody.
Evening Muse was good. How you feeling? All right, that's awesome. You know, I just want to, give a shout out and recognize things right now. Just letting you know, with all the gender reassignments going on right now, I no longer consider myself obese. I identify as non-dietary, anti-calisthenic, and just trying to take care of myself in 2023, man. Actually just bought a CPAP machine. Anybody else die in they sleep a little bit? Yeah, that's what basically happens, man. When I'm sleeping, I basically stop breathing, and the machine is geared to shove air down your throat when you stop breathing. Now, I signed up to be healthy, but I did not sign up to get air raped every night. I don't know if you knew what a CPAP means. That's condensed pressure air penis. I don't know if you knew that. Every time I stop breathing, there's just a wind dick just being shoved down my throat. That's the noise that I make when I stop breathing and the air is shoved down my throat. Yeah. Yes, it is. Thank you. Appreciate that. I just try to find out from time to time when I'm trying to, when I'm waking myself up and I'm doing a little walk of shame to the bathroom after getting air raped every night. I'm just trying to say to myself, self-affirmation in the mirror. It's okay, King. Know your worth, King. Then I brush my teeth and then I gag again. Just go, I'm like, oh, ain't this about a bitch? This shit happened last night. It's just, I don't want to be big no more, man. You know, I just want to do cool shit that regular sized people do, man. I see people that ride their bicycles on the highway or their motorcycles on the highway. I drive trucks, so, you know, they're having a good time riding their bikes except for the big nigga bringing up the rear. It's weird because they're having fun. Even their bikes sound like they're having fun. You know, you just hear them whipping. Yeah. 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 The whole bike crew except for the fat fuck bringing up the rear. His motorcycle sounds like fuck. Weird shit, man. I love how y'all just setting the mood up in here, man. I feel like, you know, like y'all want to light some incense and some, you know, Luther Vandross. You know, are y'all trying to get my angles and my hint right? Because it's like, is it a black thing? I don't know. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. Oh, another thing that's going on, man, I actually have a cousin that's transitioning right now, man. I have a cousin that's transitioning. This is real talk. They were telling me, like, Briscoe, I'm transitioning. I'm no longer identified. My pronouns are not she, her. My pronouns are now them, they. Like, look, however you want to go through life, I'm cool with that shit. I love you to death, but this is also my cousin. So I get to be an asshole to my cousin. So I'm like, you know what? If you want to change your pronouns, I'm all with that shit, but I'm your family. I love you, but I'm also your cousin. I'm going to fuck with you. So since I got to change your pronouns, you got to change my pronouns. I am no longer he, him. I want you to go to the old King James version of the pronouns. I am now thee and thy, okay? So whenever I walk into a room, I need you to say, is that thy nigga Briscoe? 'Tis I. I do for you, you do for me. We're gonna have a little queer pro quo up in this bitch. This is Noda. You know, I was here around when Noda was less progressive and less awesome, where you could have got stabbed and shot and awesome shit like that. Right here on this street, I got propositioned by a $2 crackhead to suck my toes. I just gave her the money. I'm like, sweetheart, you ain't got to do that shit. Just take the money. But at the same time, I couldn't help but feel my toes wiggle when she propositioned me. I'm like, it's been a good-ass minute since I done had these toes sucked. I swear, I know. Been a minute, man. Oh, is that my time?
There he is, Brian Briscoe,
time.
everybody.
Right.
Yeah, I was looking through my notes. Sorry about that, Briscoe.
Oh, Brian, hang on.
Yes, yes.
I find some interesting performers, and I just kind of want to ask them a questions. As I mentioned, we are all really interested in like the creative process. So let me ask you, when you're getting ready for a show, have you ever used your CPAP machine during intercourse?
Actually, I did once. And my girl was like, "I'm trying to do that," but she said I sound like Darth Vader.
So you didn't try it on her. You still wore it.
Because the funny thing is, if you open up your mouth, the CPAP actually just passes the air through your mouth, through your nose and out to your mouth. So she just heard this while I was humping her.
That sounds hot. I like it. Yeah. Okay.
Like a pre-diabetic cat.
All right. So you're getting ready for a show. It's your pre-show ritual. Let me ask you this: when you're getting ready for a show, have you ever killed a hooker at a truck stop?
Oh, you talking about the lot lizards that's out there?
Yeah.
That's what they're called, lot lizards. No, I kill them with not paying their asses. You know, they're like, oh, you look lonely. No, the fuck I don't. You are not even white or black. You're plasma looking.
Wait, you said not paying them, but that doesn't mean not.
No, I don't kill them. I just kill them with not paying them.
So you have sex with them and don't pay them, and you're like, that's how you get them?
No, I don't even have sex with them. Yeah, like, you know.
Because you probably can't bring your CPAP on the road, I'm guessing.
I could, yeah.
Okay.
They actually have stuff in the
I
back
see.
of the truck where you can actually, they have plugs. In the trucks, in the sleeper.
Well, that sounds a lot kinkier than I expected this
Not a
question
butt plug,
to be.
but just a regular plug.
Okay,
yeah.
well, let's use your imagination. All right?
Please,
all right.
yes, let's.
So finally, I just have to ask you, when
Come
you're
on.
getting ready for a show, did you really suck your toes? Did you let her suck your toes?
No, because I don't know what was going on with those teeth. It was like teeming with bacteria. Did you ever see Sandlot? Did you ever see
I
like how
have,
the
yes.
dog had like the foaming of the mouth?
That didn't do it for you?
No.
It's different.
I don't want to
It's
have gonorrhea
different.
of the toenails. I just don't want to have that.
All right. I think I want that to be the last. Gonorrhea of the toenails.
Of
Give
the
it up for
toenails.
Brian Briscoe, everyone. Yeah.
everybody.
That's good shit.
What's your scrub stand?
So now, yeah, let's just get this. Go ahead, and I'm going to feng shui the stage a little bit because we got something very exciting happening.
We're bringing everybody up. Everybody that you saw tonight, all the comics, please come up to the stage because the people have to do the clappings. All right, the clappings. There you go. So we're going to go one by one. You guys clap. Clap louder for the guy. I don't know how you clap louder for somebody, but if you can, please do that. For the people that you like the best, but still clap for everybody, man. It'll be fucking depressing if somebody doesn't get any claps. So let's just go by. All right, we'll start with Caleb Troxel, everybody, who I will be pressing charges against pretty soon. Gil Murray, everybody, give it up for Gil Murray. Christopher Layton. Somebody get that man an intervention. Kevin Delgado, everybody. Kevin Delgado. Not so Delgado. You said it yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, Muggsy, everybody. Muggsy. You get out of the way here. You just saw him. You love him. Briscoe, everybody. Give it up for Briscoe. And the guy that had to take the bullet, the guy that went first, still remember him. Give him a big hand. Mike Bird, everybody. All right, so we're going to put that through our AI machine and figure out who the top three. Now is the big reveal of who the winner is going to be of the competition. I got to welcome my co-host back up, Kaleigh Cutright. Please welcome her back to the stage. And Jordan Centry. We decided, mostly they decided who the top three was because my hearing is not that good, so I just, the clappings, I just leave to you guys. So these are I have in my hand.
In his hand.
The top three, Code Red.
In his hand. In his hand.
I have in my hand. Hear me now. I feel that's like cultural appropriation. No, hey, now you did it. Oh, see, now it's your fault. I know, it is very exciting. I'm going to welcome, these are the top three in no particular order, please. The comics that were here before come to the stage. We have Mike Bird, everybody. Mike Bird, come to the stage. Muggsy. And Kevin Delgado. Kevin, and not so Delgado, I say, because I like the fat shape. Ladies and gentlemen, these are our three. Please give them the clappings. Give them the clappings. And everybody, honestly, I thought everybody did fucking fantastic tonight. Everybody did great. Except Chris Layton. He's got a problem. Chris Layton's got a problem. If you guys could talk to him after the show.
About his queefs.
Yeah.
Not to get too serious, Chris Layton, Rosalind Carter. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to hear who your winner is for Code Red Comedy number 3? Give it up for Kevin Delgado, everybody. Kevin Delgado wins a free trip to Cancun. Thank you, Kevin Delgado. I don't know when we'll be able to afford the trip to Cancun. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. Give it up for Kaleigh, my co-host Kaleigh, my co-host Jordan. Joe Coolman at the booth. He made a lot of this shit happen. We couldn't do this without him. The whole Evening Muse, even though you guys need to fix your fucking microphones that cut off all the time. What the fuck? Thank you for coming up. Please come out next month. Don't cut me off on this promo part. When is our next show? 17th?
Probably December 15th.
All right, that's what a professional fucking show is.
Just in case.
December 17th, next Code Red Comedy Show. Thank you for coming out. I'll see you again soon, guys.